Is going on, you guys? Richard Doyle coming back at you again today. Hope you guys are having a great Monday. Today is Monday, October 28th, and we're starting off another beautiful and abundant week. And in case you're not quite feeling it this Monday morning, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of pepper on there for you and send that love and abundance your way, of course. And you know we're coming back at you with another video today. And what we've been talking a lot about is how it's important to have a vision for where you want to go, and to have your mind in the right spot all the time and thinking about what it is that you want, while also being able to use your energy to feel good, to feel abundant, to feel prosperous, to keep those feelings of energy, abundance, prosperous, happiness, all of it coming into you, right? And so it's about the thoughts, the vision, and the feelings that you get, right? But one thing that we've been talking about, which I want to break down a little bit, is the action, right? So it's obviously it's not just all about, feeling good and thinking things are going to go your direction and wishing for it and all this other stuff, right? Like there has to be more to it. And there most certainly is. And we elicited to it just a little bit. And what I mean by that is we talked a little bit about how you're going to start doing things on a day in, day out basis in regards to actions that are going to help you stay on this high flying disc of vibration. There's going to be new patterns of habit that you're going to be doing, from reading books to, running on a treadmill, or, cutting back on TV, or eating healthier, whatever the case may be, whatever your goals are. We're going to be sprinkling in just a little bit of action into that, right? Until that action repeated on a day in, day out basis becomes a habit where it doesn't feel like work anymore, right? And so we did elicit to that a little bit. And so there is a little bit of action that goes into law of attraction, most certainly. But what about intuition? What about those inner feelings that you get that are undeniable? What about those split-second decisions where you go, I need to absolutely do this. Like for whatever reason, like I feel like this is my next step and I'm just going to do it without even questioning it, right? It's like that, I want to say fight or flight, but it's not so much fight. It's just you're going for it right away. There's no thought to that next step that you're going to take. It's just this inner guidance that you get. And here's the example I'll give for you. I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. I was around a lot of people who loved and cared about me, but I felt like I wasn't myself there. I felt like there was more to the puzzle. I felt like there was something missing. I wasn't complete within myself. And so I went to visit Arizona, where I live now, and I visited for about a week or so and came back and tried to go back into my everyday routine, my everyday grind, my everyday, going to work, doing all of those things that, back then I thought were so meaningless, right? And so what ended up happening is after I visited Arizona, I came back to Chicago, and I was there for about 6 months. And one day I just woke up and I said, I need to move to Arizona. Like there's no other question. And keep in mind that I had lived, by my family or with my family my entire life. And so for me to make this extreme change of just all of a sudden being okay with going off without my family, with going off not being around them and just going off and doing my own thing, that was very foreign to me. But it was something that, again, my intuition told me that this is what I had to do. This was something that I knew was my next move. And it turned out to be probably the greatest decision that I've ever made in my entire life. And I still firmly believe that. And I still firmly believe that had that not happened, that I don't know where I would be in life right now. But that elicits back to the intuition and those inner pulls that you get. They're almost like pulls from God. It's this feeling of I have to do this. No matter what, I have to do this. And so really, that's another part of law of attraction that's going to be huge for you in getting everything that you want in life. Because right now you may not have any sort of idea how things are going to start happening for you and materializing for you. You may look at your what's in front of you and what's in your life right now, and you may go, I really don't know how I'm going to get that. And you almost feel hopeless, right? But the key during that time is to understand that your vibrations, thoughts, and energies are pulling you in the right direction for that intuition and guidance to come to you. And it's going to come to you in the form of an inspiration or a thought. And it's going to come so fast. It's going to come with this sense of so much certainty that there's going to be no question about it. And people are going to ask you, why are you doing this? Or people are going to think you're crazy when you take these guided actions. But you have to understand that when there's this undeniable, I know I have to do this inside me, you're in the right spot. You're being pulled toward that next logical step for yourself. And so you'll know. I wish I could tell you that there was just a certain feeling, but it's not really so much a feeling as much as it is your intuition. It's this knowingness. That's the best possible word I can use, is this knowingness. It's this idea that will come to you when you're ready to receive it, that as soon as you receive it, you know it's truth. You know it's the next move. There's no other question about it. It's 100%. There's no doubt. There's no fear. There's no nothing. It's, I'm going to go do this right now. This is the next logical step, 100%. And so that's a huge part of law of attraction that comes up when big changes are coming in your life. So you have to understand that, yes, law of attraction is about your visions, your thoughts, your vibrations of energy, and the small habits that you're taking on a consistent basis. But sometimes you're going to be surprised with these guided senses of intuition and this guided form of knowingness, where it's like, I know, I just know in my heart of hearts, this is what's next. And that's when true magic is happening in your life, because you're making leaps at that point in time. You're making a huge leap in your vibration from what you used to be until what you have become at that point. Because when you make a decision, a strategic decision that I'm going to do this, I'm going to be successful at it no matter what, that's where your true power is in that moment and in that decision-making process where there is no doubt at all. So I hope that this video helped you guys. I hope that you do continue to keep up with your goals and you get those guided forms of intuition that help you take those quantum leaps. Of course, I'm so thankful for the support I've been getting on these videos. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification. It helps with the YouTube algorithms, and obviously we're trying to spread the consciousness collective as a whole and raise the ultimate vibration on this planet. And if there is anything that you guys want to hear in an upcoming video, just drop it in the comment section below. Let me know what you're getting out of this, how it's helped you. Of course, like the video and share it with somebody who needs to hear this. And I just wanted to say how thankful and appreciative I am for you guys, because you guys keep me ticking. And it's so much fun to make these videos. And it's so awesome to see not only how it's helping me, but how it's helping others as well in the feedback that I'm getting. So again, thank you so much. You guys are tremendous. I love you. Have a great Monday morning. Take care. Peace.